No, right.
You are right, but I feel bad now.
Oh, there we go. I can pass now that there are multiple people in the room. That's sweet. Capital Sleepy. Got a better square than me. Who's this guy playing? This guy's playing Tofu. Where's Tofu?
Tofu is existing.
You sure about that?
Did they have? Was there a bracket check in at all? Because I haven't seen.
I'm just gonna yell at him.
Tofu always forgets he signs up for brackets.
Where are you, Hunt? You meant to be in the room too.
I don't know what the room is.
It's dank.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Okay, are we live yet? Okay. Were we live while I was complaining about other players? That's really good. Great. Wouldn't want anyone to hear that.
Save those B-sides for after the tournament.
Yeah.
Just edit it together with your losses.
Wait, see who I lose to. Then you complain. Okay, let's go. Okay. We should do an introduction for this incredible, frankly, impossible event that could never have happened without Mr. Nevnev putting up the princely sum of, I believe it will be a total of $12.60 to be distributed between the top three of the weekly. Is it weekly? Feel the reverb there.
The big interview questions.
Interview questions?
We'll see how this goes, I guess. But yeah, we're here for AniFu, the first online local for SoCal UNICLR.
Fortunately, the name SoCal Distancing was taken, I believe, so I'm not able to jump onto that. But this is.
They got the squad.
We are sitting pretty here, waiting for Tofu to jump into the stream, jump into the room.
Has anyone pinged Tofu yet?
I pinged Tofu, but Tofu was resistant to ping. He's got the D&D symbol on, or rather the away symbol.
Yeah, he's not in red, so maybe he'll respawn. Otherwise, might have to move on.
Meantime, other games are actually happening. We've got some big names here today, especially in terms of character count.
Got some big names, also people we haven't seen in a minute in UNICLR. We haven't seen too much of either Masamune Ninja, who I know he's always been grinding like nonstop, and his character has only gotten better. Got slapped to the wrist a bit in the 103 patch. Yeah, but I think he's still in a very good place.
I don't know, the other characters, a lot of other characters got better too, and what he's going to have to fight Bakari. He's probably going to be throwing out the Phonon, a character that I have no idea if Phonon got better on.
Yeah, well, she's definitely. At first, she got destroyed, her knees got broken, but she got cybernetic prosthetics back in the latest patch. So I think
is Phonon like Cyber Akuma?
Pretty much at this point, because her damage is mostly pretty much back to what it was. The only thing she really lost is her jump A frame data, and the frame data.
Phonons would use that a
Well,
lot.
it doesn't really suck because she's still plus because of her range. It just she just doesn't run in and don't mix you. But
she's got the fake mix that everyone gets hit by.
Yeah, so she still has all her toys, and she's gotten some buffs now because her player 2 side mix-ups work in player 1 side. In UNICLR.
Like Tofu is going to be joining us any second now. He's going to curry into the room.
Yeah, he did some speed eating.
Fight. He's eating.
But Akari also plays Lene, so she's been known to switch between the two.
Yeah, you're
in
only saying
bracket.
that because you haven't seen Akari's tweets about Linne, which say things if I played Linne this long. So like,
I've seen it, but I've also seen Lene in this version of the game compared. And there was a version of this game where Lene was probably better than Phonon.
I think Linne was always better than Phonon.
She has the better fireball.
Like, I think Linne Phonon. That's definitely plus.
All right.
I'll stand behind that. Well, I won't have to justify it today. But
I see Tofu jumping on my Steam pop up. That means Tofu booted up his game. Could be playing up against the other Lene. We have a couple Lenes in this bracket, but playing one of the other known SoCal Lenes of Sleepy, Online Warrior.
Sleepy's really like Sleepy's got a can really track the improvement chart there. Since I think he started playing at World 8. I'm not sure exactly.
I was playing like long before. Like I remember like
Oh really? Okay.
yeah, because we met online randomly. Like because I only played ranked when the game first came out. And I think I remember playing him. And yeah, and he's just been kind
playing
of
a lot online. Like
playing a lot. You were the same way, right?
No,
You were kind of like an online warrior Lene, and then you kind of eventually found your way to our locals.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I had to find some kind of local. I didn't have a friend indoctrinate me into uni. I had a friend try to get me to play BB tag. I was like, this game sucks, but those characters look cool. What if I play them? Oh, here's Toasty Tofu.
Yeah. Hopefully it's the right tofu. No, I'm just
That's
kidding.
tofu fresh out of the oven.
Fresh out of the oven, warm and
Okay.
see if the smell of tofu wakes up Sleepy.
Toasty Tofu. Yeah, you have toast for breakfast, right? That sounds good. You have you have toast for breakfast. Sometimes you have tofu for breakfast too.
Well, if you're going to keto diet, you trade in the carbs with the toast and get tofu.
Well, I was just thinking that you have miso soup for breakfast, then you put some bread in your face and you run to school. It's the classic opening. That's Toasty Tofu, our anime protagonist, taking on Sleepy.
Oh, here we go. First game of our
Tofu play.
kicking off our AniFu
Tofu's
tournament.
gonna play Nanase.
Yeah, he's
Tofu has a killer, but looks like
he's having a few characters, but I think ever since the UNICLR update, he's been focusing on other games a bit, but he's still been kind of like keeping Nanase like pretty in shape.
Nanase is terrifying.
She is very.
I think
She is very good. I think she made a case for a ring top 5 at this
top
point.
5.
But we'll kind of see how tournaments play out for her. But yeah, like I feel like all her changes.
In a net play tournament, we got to agree that Nanase is particularly good.
Nanase's always been deadly in that play. 660.
Sleepy
Yep.
here. Sleepy let the time run out.
Yeah. Sleepy playing the icing game.
Thing.
Or maybe Tofu's digesting his food a bit. I don't know. Just letting the timer run a little bit low.
Oh, I'm quiet. I'm gonna turn up my mic. I don't know how to do that. Maybe I'll just speak louder. Oh, that's much better, huh?
Oh man, hopefully a little close to your mic now.
All right. I don't know what I did. I just like fiddled with.
厄介なのか
Look
わ
at
から
him.
ない
This explains.
やる気なのね
ファーストクローズリバイド
かけよはっじゃあじゃあついたやっ当たれ当たれ大したことか
literally super you.
No, this is
You're like, what's going on?
to do nothing in neutral stand. This is units where you have to
リ
block.
バイド
Alright, here we go. Ooh, nice little air move in there.
Air juke.
Did you? That's a new move for Edison. Being able to fireball.
Yeah, see, Nanase just has a bunch of air options in juice. I think that's now well known. Good Yoki does it.
It's that homemade. There's no mate.
No worries. Sleepy matches out.
Yeah, wake up 204. That has a bigger hitbox now.
Tofu is just all over it.
Yeah, Tofu's so far. He's still hungry even after eating dinner.
Yeah, well, you know, breakfast isn't enough. You've got to eat lunch as well.
Yeah, but he needs to watch his hand
Looks
too.
like this meal's getting stuck in his teeth.
Ah, but wake up VO. Tofu's showing it early.
Oh, it's so annoying when you get hit one of those delayed projectiles like that, and you feel like such an idiot because it's on the screen for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's like
Tofu's
the old.
gonna drop his combo when he could possibly have gone into IW or something.
Yeah, but
looks
yeah,
very
still.
commanding right now.
Yeah, so far so good. Just controlling his Vorpal lead for Sleepy and takes that first game pretty clean.
Yeah, that was clean.
Whenever I see
Like-
someone get by the slow fireball, I always think about the Austin Powers movie with the slow moving
we
steamroller.
haven't set this up correctly, but here we go. Into game 2, Sleepy pulls out the Linné again.
Yeah, I think this.
I feel like
Late is a
Tofu
solid
in that
character.
last match just iterated through like 10 different options really fast.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Super
what
hard to
happened.
keep up with if you're
Hey.
trying to like react to everyone.
Yeah, he just made decisions, and they were always the right decisions. Like waking up BO with the first Oki situation and having it work out. And it's super devastating, like for the first game. Alright, we'll see if he still has anything left.
Yeah. I mean, let's see if Sleepy plays a little more calmer. I think Sleepy should try like just when he's on defense, like just try and like wait a bit, try and win the cycle. I mean, most of Nanase's stuff is pretty reactable.
Yeah, so
waiting to like get Vorpal.
yeah, so far Tofu's been very disrespectful of Sleepy's Oki.
Yeah,
Just making like all sorts of things. Like that
was
time,
disrespectful.
last time I was making it with the 214, which is even invincible, but it's a big hitbox.
I like how Sleepy opened with the ADP into
Ooh, good
CS.
conversion
Could have
there
done
on
a
Fireball.
Cougar.
That dive kick didn't find anyone home, and then BD 214.
Nanase flying all over the screen.
Tofu
Mighty depth character.
almost seems to have a pretty good real with Sleepy so far. Yeah, just knowing like the knockdowns.
Tofu's pushing a lot of buttons. Like
Yeah.
Sleepy's not going for the reversals so much, right? So like
Yeah.
on Wake Up, Nanase gets to play. Sleepy's mashing a bit, and Sleepy seems to be having a bit of a hard time dealing with the projectiles Nanase's able to put out. Not quite
Yeah,
sure.
but no opportunity here with the misspaced sword car. EX, it's a knockdown.
Getting in there with the Helmbreaker. Roll behind.
Yeah, right behind. No option from Odyssey that time.
Ooh, salts over
I think that's kind of what's happening because he's been trying to go for the roll mix, the roll mix up on Wake Up, and Tofu's like mashing DP, so it turns to like 2-4 after the cross up.
Oh, Sleepy trying to go for the big combo, but Tofu was mashing on getting hit. Don't you hate it when people mash on getting hit instead of just trying to block like a good citizen?
Yeah, we used to call that the Jared enemy ascension.
The Jared.
He's most famous for doing it.
Oh, that was sick. Nanase
Yeah.
backdashes away
Ooh,
from the low mix.
Yeah, but doesn't give him from the instant
Nice
overhead.
again. And Sleepy's going to get a chance to take this one out.
Small opportunity there, but
Just
new
dive kick him.
movements. New...
Who is this guy?
Tofu's showing he has a dive kick now too. That's like way better because you can X cancel it.
Okay, I got
It is air blockable.
I have to play Tofu, but not right here.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
I'm gonna check out of this for a minute. I'll be back.
Yeah, I believe our next match is going to be Ninja and Akari. So I think we talked a little bit about this in the pregame, but yeah, Ninja's kind of one of our hidden SoCal killers. Been playing Enkidu for a pretty long time. Characters has only gotten better. Akari is is honorary SoCal, hailing from Vegas, so pretty relatively close and made the qualification for the tournament. I got kicked out of the lobby real quick. Rejoin.
A new sacrifice comes to you. A new sacrifice comes to you.
Yeah, and well, sorry, just got distracted by lobby drama, but yeah, Kari's hailing from Vegas. She plays Phonon and Lene, dual main. I think she's mostly been playing Phonon as her business character lately. I'm sorry. Yeah, so and it's like Ninja definitely putting in the grind, already getting back to his purple square even after the rank reset. So definitely a contender for getting far in this bracket. Yeah, so neither of them haven't had the opportunity to visit World 8 yet. I think both of them have mentioned they want to drop by at some point. But yeah, both pretty strong players. They've been playing for this game for quite a while. Pretty good tournament results as well. Denjo, always pretty infamous gatekeeper in SoCal majors. Hasn't quite gotten the top 8, but he's always been beating notable players who realize that there's a Enkidu's like kind of scary. So see how this goes. Not sure how much Enkidu experience Akari has. Normally you would think this matchup is actually pretty bad for Enkidu, but it's actually pretty even just due to the nature of Phonon not really playing a mix-up game compared to Enkidu just being able to kind of bide his time to find the right spot to get in. And then once he is in, it's really hard for Phonon to get out, just due to like the way his retracting hurt boxes work with a lot of his stuff. So here we go, almost matching colors. Bit of a problem day here with the double purple. Kari. Kari has a pretty interesting playstyle. Like, she plays kind of disrespectful in a way. Very confidence-based player. So when she gets momentum, very dangerous because she'll be very creative for mix-ups. Yeah, the early VO strip there from Ninja are showing like some new movements from the character. Not too much payoff there. Lost the meter drain, and Akari win the second purple cycle. Oh, nice conversion there for Akari. That might be enough for to take the round, and it is. Round 1. Denying Ninja being able to cash out all that grid he had. Round start 2 through 6. Hey, that was super active. Akari pressing something. That puts him really in the corner. Yeah, so this Enkidu pressure, when he gets the early corner for himself, he loves the situation for Enkidu. Trying to use the retracting hurt box mix-ups there, but Phonon 2B doesn't really care about that. It just reaches so far. Delayed 2B from Ninja. I think that's still pretty slow, but still a very strong operating normal for Enkidu. Phonon's kind of weird because she kind of rubber banded between like the vanilla CLR and the current patch. Where when the game first came out, she got kneecapped, and I think Kimoni felt bad and just kind of gave her knees back with the current patch. The main thing she lost is her frame data on her JA and her Fireball. But they're still good tools, but they're not as impressive against like the entire cast as they used to be. Oh, unfortunate drop there from Akari. But not the worst in the world. One thing that's nice about Phonon is that her drops aren't really that catastrophic compared to some other characters. Ninja not finishing his string. Gave Akari a bit of a chance there to punish. Some drop strings there. What would the delay is like? Could just be nerves. Like sometimes when you're nervous, you tend to like not finish your strings. Well, unfortunate crouch tech there. EP's out. Ninja forgets the CS. Oh, Akari does not care about that 5 charge C. Just immediately mashes. Taking game 1. Akari looking pretty good. Like I know she was kind of like taking her time getting back into this game. She was like trying out Grand Blue for a bit. But so far, looking like she's really adapting to CLR. Yeah, so now the burden is on Ninja to kind of adapt. Akari's always been like a very good tournament player. I think her playstyle just really shines at first too. Yeah, yeah, cause you don't usually expect Phonons to play wild, but when you see a wild Phonon, you realize that she's actually pretty good at doing it. Yeah. Oh man, that 3C roll in the CS. I never seen that before. That was pretty funny. But this round is all I can do so far. He even catches the unfortunate crouch tech from Akari. I think she was trying to CS, but was waiting a little bit too long with that. Ninja trying to win this game, tying it all up. So far, round starts been going pretty well for Ninja. It's just that Akari usually fights her way out of the corner by things like that. And then gets the corner back for herself. Or at least gets out of the corner. Oh, nice ice swap. I don't think Ninja was ready for that. Ooh, 6 frame 2A beats whatever Phonon was trying to do. Good stagger pressure there. Akari probably had enough. DP's out.
I'm jumping back in here.
Yeah, it can do. Going into that pressure. 6C is a bit nerfed, but still pretty good for just kind of like getting into people's faces when we have meter on the deck. Oh, Akari didn't tech the combo! And that's going to be the final hit. Ninja getting the lethal. Tying it all up, 1-1.
Oh, let me jump in.
Here we go, game 3. Ninja looked a lot more comfortable after game 1.
Guess I'm not here in time to watch it.
A bit more privy to what Akari wants to do or round starts and defense. See what Akari wants to do for game 3. Now start 4B. This time, Phonon wins the exchange. Incudu's turn in the corner. Good tech from Ninja. Ooh, now he gets the corner for himself and Grid. Pretty huge so far. Media Assault finds its mark. Dire face for Akari here. Oh, but Ninja drops his combo! That gives Akari an opportunity. Akari now has CS and meter. Ooh, the 5A got baited out there from the 4C. Very good spacing there from Ninja. Definitely see that specialty Ninja, that specialty Incubi play. Oh, 3C going to that fireball zoning. So sick. Space 6C. Good tech. Akari DPing out. Puts Incubi in the corner. Pressuring. Gets the hit. Still sitting on a Vorpal. Big damage here. Doesn't get the ender. Still has momentum. Akari trying to close this out. Base the VO. That's huge! Final round. Ninja has no meter. He needed that mirror to get through Phonon's neutral. That could be a fatal error by Ninja. He's in the corner again. Trying to shield this out. Gets Vorpal. Ooh, 4C's the assault. Good read there. Puts Phonon in the corner. He's not out of this yet. Ninja looking for pressure. 6C overhead. That was such big damage too. Up, Akari with the Aberrate. Side swaps. Up. Bashes against the 2-1-4C. This is so close. Let's pass. No, Akari pressed on the +4. Good Ninja sticking that one through.
You're right, Tap.
Next, I don't think these two ever played each other, despite going to some of the same events. But that was definitely a good match to see. I know Ninja, he's left this matchup a lot because it used to be really a nightmare for Enkidu early on. Maybe a bit more normalized now, I don't know. But I can definitely see like some of the work he was like putting in with some of the 3C's timings to roll through fireballs. That was really cool to see. So heads off to Ninja, but also heads off to Akari, running that to the bitter end. Just a few guesses that just didn't quite work out, and that that one scramble into the 2-1-4C because I think Enkidu or Ninja saw the CS and tried to do 2-1-4C to because he saw the red flash on 5A, but 5A was recovering. So 2-1-4C missed, but I think Akari like panicked or thought she could punish and pressed 2A. And then it proc the parry. and then the rest is history. So very unfortunate.
Yo, don't start the match yet, by the way.
We're starting the match.
You're starting the match? Don't start the match.
So let's see who we have next, actually. So we have our
Snappy versus Pinku next.
Oh, Snappy versus Pinku.
I want to see this. I'm like hyped for this match.
This is a pretty
like
interesting matchup.
The top half of this bracket had like Snappy, Pinku, Borderlands.
Yeah, Snappy now the top 8,
like,
getting top 8 at the Michigan Masters Netplay Edition.
Yeah, don't forget he was top 2 at sparring sessions this Monday. You know.
Yeah, top 2 at Wednesday Night Fights.
Yeah, I don't think he was at Wednesday Night Fights.
Was he top 3? I think he was top 3.
This week? No, I don't think he was there.
I think I was pretty sure he was there. I saw the standings.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been putting in work. Like
Snappy's got a crushing chaos, but I believe Nick might show us the Landrekia.
Yeah, Nick is. I think everybody kind of egged Nick to bring out the Landrekia to give everybody the matching experience, but definitely also a notable Batista specialist.
Yes. Well, I don't know if he's gonna play Batista because he's got the Landrekia Abadar. He told me the other day I might just play Landrekia.
We'll see how this match. Well, it'll depend on how the first game goes. It might be a thing where Michael Landrekia gets like dunked on.
Yeah, you can't really sleep on Snappy. That'd be very good. So
and then you kind of listen to your heart. It's like, do I want to keep playing Landrekia or do I want to win?
A pretty good like match against Batista.
That is true.
He can kind of outzone her, and he can throw out the.
I'm not sure if that's true now because of the Batista force field, but I haven't seen that matchup since the update. To know
that's true. I mean, I'm guessing the force field can parry just about everything that Ozzy does, but the thing is, like, Batista can't do some things. Like, she can't throw out like balls to just put pressure on him because he can easily shield them. He can easily 60.
Yeah, he can 60 most of her stuff, and then Ozzy.
He's got to kind of guess about.
The entire time, Ozzy is kind of like moving into position.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no! Are these caps ready?
Are they just waiting for someone to ready up?
We're gonna have Mr. Nev versus Snappy. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I hope we're ready to go. Tell these cats that it's time to go. Okay. So Tao, what do you think of people who have the avatar of one character but play a different one?
Well,
Really
some
grind.
people,
I'll tell you that.
some people are just big fans of certain characters, even though they may not gel with their playstyle. Like for me, Photon is my favorite character, but I don't play. Like I kind of play her as a side character, but she's not my main character.
Onon's your favorite character? These are not words I expected to hear.
Yeah, she's the character that got me into the game. But
Okay, but Ori is the one who will take you out of it? Like, that's not what I'm hearing.
but Ori was the character that just suited me the best, and I kind of just she just grew on me to
Sometimes
become
you
my
have to change yourself to fit the character you like best.
But she kind of just grew on me and it became my favorite character. But I think, but aesthetically,
Ori-
Photon's my favorite
You're
character.
basically saying Ori is a fungus. She grows up. I believe it.
So here we go, Snappy versus Nick here, winning the round star scramble.
Let's see what Lundrekia does. I've got no idea what this character does. I hear
One
only
thing I really
good
like
bad.
about Snappy's playstyle is his pressure.
Pressure?
Yeah, because different Chaoses have their playstyles. Like you see Gosuna, one of the strongest Chaoses. He plays more defensively, where you see like Trill.
Really defensively.
Trill is like a bit of a nut, with using a lot more air movement.
Well,
Snappy,
when you're like the top tier players, you probably can mix it up as you need.
where Snappy, he plays like this very like not necessarily like linear, but like he plays like very grounded, like I'm putting like this get in your face with both he and Ozzy style.
He's very good at playing footsies with his normals.
Yeah, like he's a very footsies based.
No, exactly with his aggressive like 5C.
Yeah, and he knows when to play 6C, as you're seeing here.
You should probably talk about this game. Like, okay, let's see. So, Drekia throws the fireball. He uses that. Oh, he uses his I don't know what that move's called, but it blocks dungeons forever.
Yeah, it's his 2-2-C. Because like his 2-2-C and a couple other moves, he now drains grid. So
You know
There is
how,
a-
you know how his Wrecker's work?
yes, because he has a couple of low highs, but the highs only come out when he charges it. Otherwise,
I'm more thinking of like how do you escape them? Like, can you mash out of them, or do you always have to wait?
as far as dealing with them, like the main thing with Londrekia, which is his biggest thing people complain about, is his specials are super committal. Because he does have an invincible EX cancel. If you just see him do a special, you can usually just like DP him or
Wow, that just looks unfair. Like, he throws his projectile, it's not fast enough to get to him before Chaos can react and just have Aussie punch him.
Yeah, so like just things like that, because like his specials are kind of slow startup, so you can like react to them with like your reversals or like BO. So you can just like not even deal with those situations if he doesn't have this resources to cancel with CS.
Yo, man, we should remake this room to be best out of 3. Let's see, is he gonna be Lond again, or is he gonna go for that?
Yeah, that Lawton was a
Gonna
pretty
go for Lond again.
that was a pretty one-sided affair for Snappy. Didn't get to see too much of Lawton getting going. Outside like using meter
I
once
want
at
to
round
see
start.
the intimidating Lond pressure, because it didn't seem like Snappy was feeling the pressure too much.
Yeah, it's kind of thing because Lawton's pressure is a bit more honest than most characters. Just because he relies so much on getting you to respect his fireball.
His fireball's not like that good.
Yeah,
I mean, it's okay, but it's
it's okay.
Hai has a better fireball. Lene has a better force function. I mean, he's
But with a fireball, the main thing with his fireball is the trait that it attaches to you.
his
If you
combos
don't
look super cool though.
Yes, I love his combos. They sound
Dancing
they look cool. They sound cool. They go with the music really well. But yeah,
Really powerful. What's he gonna
for
do?
Snappy so far, this
He's gonna
putting on the clinic.
cancel into an EX fireball, I think, or is that the EX like? I don't know.
No, it's just EX22 like this.
EX Ice Geyser.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a normal version of that.
So he's got Chaos in the corner. Let's see what kind of pressure he can put out. Oh, guessing
Yeah.
the low. Guessing that was just a brain triangle.
Yeah, he was probably trying to fuzzy the 4CC and wasn't ready for the low mecha. Because 4CC is Londrekia is overhead.
Nick gets on the board.
Yeah,
Jamming the
taking
block.
that round.
He's not matching his force function.
Yeah, well, he'll get grabbed out of it regardless in that situation. But yeah, Snappy's been running those like roll mix-ups quite a bit to fight. But that's how I'm going for the zone this time instead of the left right.
Back into the corner. Oh, see, look at that. Look at like Snappy's excellent use of normals there.
Yeah, it's so good. Like I was kind of expecting to see like Snappy have something like Londrekia familiarity, but it looks like it's more like Nick having like a lot of chaos up here. It's like
Well, Chaos requires you to like really know the matchup in most cases. He's a pretty weird character. You can't kind of improvise. Whereas I think it's the opposite for Lundrek here. He's like very standard.
Yeah, he's pretty standard.
He doesn't have any of those weird overheads or lows that don't look like they're overheads or lows. Like, it's very obvious when you're getting hit.
Yeah, but he has that, the freeze, where you disrespect his neutral a little bit too much.
Actually, now 2C. Chaos buttons are so good.
Yeah.
Oh, he whips his combo. Not able to capitalize. Going in, getting
Ooh, good bait with a 2A.
The hold's pretty slow looking. Not able to get a good confirm off it though. Nick looking a little like uncomfortable in this situation.
But he's still going, but he's still in the lead, so as long as he's not playing anything too risky, he's sitting pretty.
Yeah, what am I saying?
Yeah, just like Nick would just kind of like
I
just
didn't notice that Chaos had no life. Okay, like
you're just chipping away at Chaos. And just a little bit of spaghetti there, but still kind of just playing solid. Like Nick being a very established tournament player, like playing like different games. So just knowing that even if your things are getting kind of weird with the drops, it's always just kind of like just stay in front of your opponent.
called a riddle, like Tom Riddle, like the Riddler.
Well, it is a Riddler Kane.
Okay, my image of Lundrek here has changed. He's no longer such a serious character now.
Wow, so we're getting another game 3 here.
Game 3 on the park stage. Lundrek here versus Chaos. I still think this is a very Chaos favored matchup.
At first it was looking pretty one-sided for Snappy, but Nick being a true competitor, just finding a way to make it work.
A bunch of good standard new decisions, getting them assaults over lows.
Yeah, and Snappy
relying
is
on
getting his flip punished by these fireballs and not respecting the freeze tree. Give me a long drink all the time, sorts of time. It's like, oh, you got hit by a fireball? Well, I'm just gonna walk over here and corner carry you.
Gotta say, Snappy's really good at like just mashing out the corner.
I don't know what it is, but every Chaos player is really good at knowing when to push buttons in defense.
Well, that's what they got.
Despite
when you're playing a constrained character, you learn to use what you have really well, right?
Yeah.
Privileged character, you don't learn some fundamentals.
Yeah, that's kind of why I started playing Chaos. I just wanted to like understand what the heck are they thinking of when they're on defense.
Really good.
Yeah.
But Nick was able to take that and go to match point.
Yeah, but Snappy is getting the
He's gonna put on the pressure now. He's gonna go for the Aussie mix-up, the roll mix.
Oh, it's using the conservative gap as
He's using the infinite block string.
Nick probably had enough and tries to first function out, but Snappy wasn't there. Oh, Ozzy's saying, no, you may not. Give me Snappy a big corner carry here.
Oh,
the fireball just catches anyway, right before Ozzy came out.
Throwing fireballs, gets him with the forever block.
Back there's just the force
CC. To go for the overhead. All blocked by
tries to run in, but after Ozzy went down, but typical Chaos mistake is like getting a little bit too eager to get your hands on him.
Almost did. He's gonna go for the roll mix. This is such a roll mix situation. Nope, it's just
no, it's not roll mix.
Infinite block string.
Just try to eat up some time. But smart card does here.
Oh wow, that was unfortunate.
But still pretty smart play by Snappy there. That ate like 10 seconds off the clock. That makes it harder for Nick to actually burst Chaos down.
Chaos didn't mash the button to beat the Salt. I mean, he has a hard time with things like that. Not really many good options. Oh, I don't know why Lundrek does low damage on a throw. That decision makes no sense to me.
Oh, it's a Paration glitch, I think, what is.
Oh, I think he wins.
Oh, no, he might win!
He wins with the force function CS, so we got Nick charging ahead.
Whip with a
showing everyone the power of the ice.
The Yoki took with the Rekka Chrono Cross up, the Rakir setup. Saving that one for the bitter end. And it pays off in spades for Nick. Good stuff, thank you.
I think I have to play Ninja now on stream. So I will disconnect so you don't hear my frustrated cries of anger.
Hear your bashing a force function.
You definitely don't want to hear that.
Alright, good luck, man. Alright, so I think we're still on winner's side. So, like I said, it's going to be good old Cap up against the winner of one of our previous matches, Masamune Ninja on Enkidu. So it's actually should be another interesting matchup because like these are both like pretty stubborn players in terms of their play style, but I don't think they've really played each other in bracket yet. So we'll see how they get like a feel for each other in that regard because it's always like the hardest thing to get used to is like There's no way they're going to do that same thing again. Oh man, they did it again. And you only have like a versus 2 to figure that out. So see how that see how this goes.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Yeah, you're just kind of like this. Yeah, you're just kind of making decisions, but they definitely have a game plan. But they kind of like this. They just kind of like have this wall of like ignoring you until you get past this wall. So we'll see how this goes. Cat's been on a bit of a tear this past week in online brackets, winning sparring sessions, winning Wednesday fights, and trying to take another with AniFu this week. Oh, Ninja tried to back that shot with any pressure, but still in range of her normals. No, unfortunate backdoor out of the corner. Cap trying to keep the corner for himself by rolling through. That gives Ninja a chance to take his turn. Cap still sitting on Rumple though. Alright, Ninja gets by the Kuga. Cap always good at following up his icy Kugas. Oh, tries to throw his shield, but a little bit late, a little bit too short in the range. Ooh, 4C, big whiff there. 6-6C finding its mark for Cap. That could be enough. For EX Kuga always does enough damage. It does so much. Cap taking that first round. Ninja. See what he does as an adjustment. Space Kuga, that was actually almost plus. Very hard to judge there. Gets the delayed assault. Base out the 2-way from Ninja. Small damage there. Cap getting Whirlpool. Oh, that's so plus the 2-2 charge B. Definitely have to mash out of that. It's really plus. Ninja's going to get this Whirlpool cycle, but uses tries to backdash out. Baits in Cap. Cap running in for the throw. Wake up CS by Ninja when it's the scramble. Putting Cap in the corner, but he takes out. EX Kuga finding his mark. Oh, Ninja but no conversion. 2-2C, good respect there, but Cap pulling out the force function for the first time. Little bit of shimmy there, but still in range of Inkidu's 2B. Yeah, very tricky to shimmy Enkidu. He has like pretty big buttons that he usually goes to for defense. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have a weapon, but his arms reach far. He's got a wingspan on him. Get a force function there from Cap to get out of that pressure, but gets tagged again by Ninja. Neo strip. Ninja throwing that throw. Gives Cap a chance to get out. But Ninja just going with buttons to press. Getting out of Cap's offense every time. Pretty big damage, 4.6k. Still on CS, he can get that meter back. Oh! TK dive kick? Cap's been going to that a lot more lately. I think that's like one of the biggest things to change with his defense is using that a bit more as a cheeky thing. Instant overhead. Ninja's ready for it. DO. Yeah, Ninja's pretty infamous for doing like DOs at like these critical junctures in a match. IWs, that is plus at that range. Cap backdashes out. Force function. Yeah, he can't do it against Lene. Ooh. Oh, but the reset. Cap hesitating on what to do. 2B hitting Lene out of the air. First game going to Ninja. And so far, Cap doesn't look like he has good answers for Enkidu 2B. He's just been kind of... Every time he's trying to like bait Enkidu's defense out, he just gets tagged by that move. Ooh, that Enkidu spacing. Very tricky to win a button press there. That's what you have to like dash to what you want to do, or assault at him. But always a risk. Yeah, so far this round is all Ninja. 4-pull and a huge life lead for himself. Cap force functioning out of that offense. Gets the side switch too. It's actually a pretty good opportunity here for Cap. Ooh, he based out the stand tech. Not big damage, but is it enough? Yeah, Ninja, so far good at blocking that overhead. Definitely a player in this matchup before. Yeah, so far Cap hasn't changed that up, so that CS went to waste. Ninja, game point here, or a set point actually. Finally, Cap just probably challenges that 2-2B. Was thinking about the VO strip there, but no need to do it. Force functions Ninja stagger. A little bit of a drop there. Oh, this time he catches the 2B. Cap. Looking good here in the corner. Oh, the Cap special, the triple overhead. It's a triple overhead helm breaker. Everyone has to get used to that one. Cap starting to feel himself here. Two-way staggers winning out in that round start. 6-6 speed, catching out the Inkadu backdash. Guessing right. Cap. Sitting on Whirlpool, gets out of that throw tech situation. Runs into those again. Ninja is sitting very patient here. Tries to 4C, but Cap punishes it with the fireball. Ooh, that was such a good round for Cap. Cap, a very reads-based player. Like you can kind of see it. Like he was kind of guessing wrong in some spots earlier on, but probably starting to guess right here. See if he's starting to kind of get a download on what Ninja wants to do. Going on to game 3 here. Another game 3. AniFu. Looking pretty stacked, I must say. No one's getting an easy set on stream. Here we go. Final game. Ninja winning that opening scramble. Cap probably bringing out that DP. Oh, low in the force function. 5C finds his mark. 6-6C. Catches Linde trying to jump out of the corner. That could be curtains. Ninja getting the reads this time. Or what Cap wants to do to get out of his pressure. Decides the first round here. Set point for Ninja. Might get it because Cap finding his dive kick. Inkadu, no resources here. This is where his defense starts to suffer. Oh, he doesn't block the got hit by the empty low. The classic Linde knowledge check. DPs again for Cap. Ninja still gets Vorpal. Cap DPs again! This is going to really hurt. Inkadu's DP punishes are so painful now. Cap BOing this time. Oh, dive kick, no confirm. But he gets the stack with a 2C. That BO damage. 3.7 count for 2C. Cap bringing this to final round. Ninja, round start 2-6A. Seems to be a new favorite opener for him. Cap, those delayed assaults have just been like working wonders so far in this matchup. 6-6 speed, doesn't catch the backdash this time. Ninja making himself close to that meter. Cap, CS is out. Big trade there. Ooh, good. Cap just trying to hold down the neutral here. Ninja trying to work his way in, but runs into Cap's deep dive kick. Corner carry. There's a VO strip. Yeah, Cap, big lead here. Catches the backdash. That is the punish. Game, set. Going to Captain Sugar. Yeah, so Cap's hot streak looks still looking pretty strong there. Catching those backdashes. Saw Inkadu going for that quite a bit, and he missed a, and Cap just kept beating it with 6-6B, and that ended up being like the story of the set. Then A6B being both super active and very easy to confirm when airborne. So pretty good read there from Cap. Getting a lot of mileage out of that normal for NA. So yeah, I think that moves him into winners finals. So it's gonna be captain against Pinku later. So I believe I think we're going to be going to. Are we going to be playing winners finals right away? Looks like it from the order. Just waiting to get details from the analyst or the TL desk. Snappy and Akari in loser side? Ooh, that's intense. Yeah, so losers has been progressing since we've been covering winner side. So
Oh, hi. I thought the winners finals would be next, but I guess they're not.
yeah, we're going to give you a break because you're still on fire right now.
Oh, okay, that's good because I was very scared. My heart was beating very fast.
I would have had a heart attack that set too. It was still you both were playing like really well. Cause I don't know how much you two played each other before.
No,
Like, it's kind of,
we haven't played each other recently at all, so like, but I felt actually that was a very spaghetti match.
yeah, as long as we're getting it in, but I think you had a pretty good read on backdashes throughout the entire time, and I think you were just getting like a lot of payoff off of
He
that.
like didn't throw me, so I don't know.
Yeah, the initial kind of has that issue sometimes. He doesn't really believe it can do his throw enough. He tends to lie out on the pressure game because he gets like so much damage off of it when people match.
Like I knew 660 is really good in that matchup actually, but there was a point where I up backed and he hit with his 660 and I was like, fuck, that move's good.
It's got a nerf, but it's still good.
Okay, we have Snappy versus Akari, Chaos versus Bonon. I don't think I've seen these two play, so I'm
I don't think these two have played because
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
I don't think they have because like Snappy's kind of like a hidden terror. Akari tends to be a bit more.
I think Snappy's pretty known these days.
Yeah, he's becoming more notorious now ever since his endless box string.
That was super funny. Like opportunities to confirm that weren't taken. Oh, there's another one. Akari's a bit spaghetti.
Yeah, Akari's
Happy's
traditionally a cold starter in her matches, but she starts to get momentum as it goes on.
Don't know if I
So-
agree with that. Yeah, I mean, you don't have meter, so there's nothing you can do. You might as well hold on to it. See if you can warple later.
Yeah, maybe. But operate to be for Bonon, working wonders here. Snappy does still has CS forms, like good guard does her offense, but decides to rising jump A.
The jump A is quite good out of Chaos, so it's a surprise.
Yeah, because he can combo, and it's a good zone
I'm more
tech.
surprised that Akari decided to wait there, because like, what's Chaos gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. I think maybe she'll just try to get a read what he likes to do as a zone tech to use later. But yeah, this is
Look at
definitely a
that
very
JC
bold.
from Bonon. Look at that assault JC from Bonon, though. That's like
Beautiful.
that move is quality. It hits so much of the screen.
Game backdashing, just so active and big. But Ozzy's corner carry though.
Yeah, Ozzy's corner carry, Ozzy's damage. Chaos is very scary.
Yeah,
And he's got
so,
Warple.
yeah,
Chaos
so right
with Warple
now,
is one of the hardest
yeah,
cards.
so far just Ozzy just beating up Bonon in the corner here. Akari just looking for a way out. But the staggers from Snappy. Definitely,
refusing to reversal under any circumstance.
definitely the Snappy unfamiliarity happening because Snappy is a stagger specialist.
Yeah, that's true.
His staggers are art.
Snappy's also very good at catching like your V-beats as well.
Yeah.
If you're inclined to play that way.
Yeah,
Because there are
he's-
actually some very like predictable timings. Oh, let's see what Akari does. Akari gonna bust out the Lin A? She is, okay.
Akari knows you're watching this match.
I don't think that's why she's doing it.
Well, I also know Photons sometimes don't like that matchup against Chaos because just the way Chaos kind of operates
yeah.
kind of negates some of the things Photon likes to do.
It's pretty tricky as someone because like you kind of need to get by Ozzy anyway.
You have to buy
use their
Ozzy.
fireballs because they have kind of slow startups. So if you
Yeah,
can-
they're still starving her for laggy, so she can't really like kill Ozzy very easily. so interesting switch here from Kyrie. See how this pays off.
oh, nice TP.
Having a DP certainly helps.
So, thing is, Snappy's quite good against Lene. I'm interested to see how he does against Akari's style. Akari likes the TRM. Akari likes the throw game a lot when playing as Lene, and is playing with Phonon. It's really interesting when you see someone pick up a different character, and you see like bits of the way they played the previous character in the new.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting when you say that because I think Lene and Phonon have so much interesting overlap that it makes sense to why the switch happened and why you still see elements of Akari's play in both characters. But so far, it's not really paying off here. Snappy.
Well, like this matchup, you really need to. You gotta try extra hard to win Warble in this matchup, and it's one of those like moment picking matches. Like against Chaos, sometimes it's just a lot better to hang back and wait for Chaos to commit to a long range option, and then you can either try and kill Ozzy or like dash in.
Yeah, because he is a very dominant character in neutral, so usually against characters like that, you have to be a lot more reserved in what decisions you make so you don't like this get dunked on.
Oh, nice.
But good DP there with the late fight setup.
About the CDP, but whatever works. Going for the T-arm again. Oh no.
Yeah, tries the DP, but no one's home except Ozzy.
Too far away. Try
Ozzy immediately comes back and combos for Chaos here. Neutral jump. Baiting out the shield this time. Yeah, so far.
No Romix here.
Most of this pressuring, trying to waste time here, but get the backdash to bind setup.
Sometimes you just need to block that. You just need to wait.
Yeah, pretty sure have to block or try to jump or get
Are
a
you
read
gonna
on.
do the rest of the losers matches now, or what?
So, Snappy moving on. Very quick 2-0. So first like one-sided set. Like all these other matches have been kind of like maybe ready for me to
everyone's
like
been
spectate.
warming up. You know? my hands are freezing, by the way. That's my excuse.
Typical.
gotta preload the nonsense. Man, look at the trash talk in the stream chat. Sleep in the eternal darkness.
Yeah, nothing like
That's
the
some chewy nonsense,
generic messaging smack talk of Unity. I'll cut you down.
I'll cut you. Your head is mine.
Angry emoji.
Playing against next then.
Sleepy is playing against Ninja.
Ninja. Oh, okay.
So Ninja kind of game plan to losers by the other Lene. So
I have a
now
hard time with Sleepy because Sleepy. I don't play a lot of Lene mirrors actually. So
Sleepy has a pretty unique playstyle for Lene on top of.
That's true. Sleepy uncovers the tech the quickest.
Yeah, because he has like tech and he's all in on knowledge checks. Like you just assume you will just get hit by this for that playing the
Lene's
match
knowledge
before.
checks are fast actually. Like they're pretty hard to block online.
Yeah, so and
Like,
he's all in. He'll just like cast an IW right away. So if you
Actually, knowledge checks aside, one thing Sleepy does a lot that I've noticed in playing him is that he likes to go for the Air IC Cougar, and he's very good at spacing it, and then using like the new Air Assault to sort of like trip you up. So definitely
Yeah.
not someone to sleep on, and not someone.
oh, I
who-
see what you did there.
Yeah. Let's see. So
So
this,
see, like,
matchup, this matchup, I think, is it's a little Lene favored. I think that she has much better control of a neutral than
Yeah, I think
She does.
her defensive options as well are pretty good
Yeah.
against what Ikinu likes to do because you can kind of react to his charge normals with the force function pretty easily.
it's harder than you think.
Okay,
Like you can, but
because you can like force function and just like roll to the other side or like do the DP force
often
function.
rolling doesn't really get you anything, and the DP doesn't do much damage. So like you're gonna want to play a bit more risk heavy, I think actually, because Enkidu does more damage than Lene.
Definitely does, especially with force charge C. You see the damage he does off of that normal.
Look at Sleepy opening with the the assault V followed up by the C.
Yeah, so as we kind of pointed out,
Yeah.
Sleepy is willing to overwhelm you with like all the Lene tricks.
Yeah, I don't know if assault JB is a trick when you don't have CS. Like you do
Oh,
what,
he-
200 damage and that's it. Oh,
Yeah,
so
it's all jump
Force
in,
function's very good, like you said.
did like
Good
immediately
defense.
did like 5, immediately did like 6 CC with the first block string.
Oh, look at that. Ice
Sleepy
Scissor
just
into
going nuts
X
right now.
Scissor.
Ninja, just like, what the heck is going on? Get this little kid off of me.
The Lene players in this bracket all play very differently, so you gotta like.
Yeah, what the heck?
No, that's good. That's
No,
the
it is,
ADP
but-
and X Cougar is really good.
Isaac Kuka assault J6B? It's like there's just so much happening at once. Like out of a scramble too, he had the presence of mind to go for that setup.
I'd like to see Ninjo play a little more defensively. Maybe go for the his own like reversal. People seem very like I think there's a point in your like fighting game, you know, growth where you reach a point where you're like, actually reversals are bad.
Yeah.
I'm never going to use them ever.
Well, Ninja tends to save his reversals for the bitter end.
Oh, like here, right?
Yeah.
That was a good reversal time.
like one way or the other. Like if he's about to die or you're about to die, that's when it come out. Otherwise, he's trying to feel like he's trying to get a feel for like what you want to do.
Was that a dash C?
It looked like it.
Yeah, it looked like a dash C. Not on the full, I think.
Yeah, so far the sleepy factor. Just sleepy, just.
See, the assault JA used to be like pretty good because you could.
I don't think Sleepy has missed a single jump 6B. He's just batting 100.
Sleepy doesn't care if he's only going to get 200 damage. He's going to hit you. You're going to take it. Oh, look at that! Look at the mix.
I can't laugh at all these overheads.
Lene has no mix-up. Like, look at that.
I don't know if it's a mix-up, but you just forget how many overheads a character has sometimes.
Being able to cancel an air move into the Helmbreaker is pretty good. Like, that move has 24 frames of startup, right? So if you're already in the air when you hit it, it can be pretty hard to react to.
Yeah, I remember practicing against it, you know, just like, yeah, this is pretty scary. Like, it's like she could probably die if you shield it, but just
so, like,
getting
if you shield it, she can't cancel, right? So
yeah, because you can shield, she can't cancel, or if you shield the Helmbreaker, you get like a better punish.
Like shielding against Lene in the air is like usually fine. Very rare for them to just like jump in your face and throw you. So.
But usually you want to crouch shield because of Kuga, because it's usually pretty safe to crouch shield
you
against.
don't want to do that anymore. Like, I don't
But
think
now you
want to
can't do
that.
it anymore. That's
That's a good point.
Yeah,
So-
that's what made the matchup scary now. Is that crouch shield is no longer an option. Because you just can pull it up so hard.
The thing is, you need to commit to your shield once she's in the air. I think to make it happen. Like, there's no string you're gonna save you.
Yeah, but
Okay,
Ninja.
here,
So Ninja took the character select to kind of recollect himself because he kind of knew he was just getting kind of like clowned on.
well, I don't know
first
if that
game.
round was too much to go on because it was basically Masamune stomping on the Nane to corner.
Yeah, that's pretty much all he. Because Ninja, I think he was kind of giving Sleepy a lot of room to do improv stuff, and he kind of realized that he needs to kind of like run his own gameplay.
Oh, I see. So he's just going to apply maximum pressure until Sleepy tries to get out, which
Yeah.
is exactly what she does. With the classic ADP into CDP cancel. Look at this though. Like once Ninja seems to have like reverted a layer. He's gone back to layer 0, and
Yeah, I think that's kind of what happened because he just. Yeah, it's only called it out. I think it's just like one of those things where he kind of gave Sleepy too much room to just do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And
but
then
did
he
you see
kind
how
of.
the end of that round went? Like,
So he never got.
like the first round and the first half of the second round, Ninja was meeting like every time, and then Sleepy DPs once. He immediately just starts waiting, and Sleepy tries to like force function on next wake up. Like
Ninja was like,
that
I saw
was
your.
that conditioning was Pavlovian.
Yeah, so it's like I saw your offense the first game. Let me see your defense, and then
Let's
I think
see
that,
it out.
was kind of.
If he calms down a bit, I think this would be a close match. Oh, nice assault. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm just like,
I forgot what I said. Like, just keep doing your mix, Sleepy.
but no, if Sleepy keeps playing around starts, it puts
Oh,
Ninja hasn't shown an answer to get out of this Sleepy blender.
That combo was not optimal. But, 3.7, that's pretty good.
Isaac Kuka whipped, and it still got the overhead.
Okay, I know Ninja knows about that, because I tried to do it to him like 3 times. He
But you
never
got-
fell for it.
Because you didn't whip it. You gave him block stun to see what's happening.
just wait. So this is one touch for death for both parties.
Yeah, Sleepy doesn't carry DPs. That was an ADP too.
I wish I could care as little as Sleepy does about the consequences of my actions. Like, look at this. He just does it. And I I've heard it said that at a high level, you just have to do it. Like, you don't have time to weigh things up. You just commit.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta
again and
push
again.
and that thing takes too long, right? You can't do it in the first two to a rival degree.
He does everything. Like,
Just gotta make decisions.
he's ticking all the boxes
Your
for
opponent.
keys.
And just touch your opponent with all this nonsense. This Lin
A lot of
nonsense.
nonsense. Oh, okay.
But Ninja,
Ninja's got it
getting
started, like,
he's
this
getting a
is
juicy
kinda
touch here.
Oh, he drops.
Big
That's
drop.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it was VO too. It could have been big damage. But he
Just
makes up for
assault.
it.
Ninja giving Sleepy a taste of his
And
own.
then it dropped! Ninja, no!
Just do it again! Why not? Keep assaulting. See, neither of these character players actually want to block high ever. So,
Final round here
the
for
first person to assault.
both
that
our
was very
crowd.
unfortunate.
Final round here for both our crowd favorites. Sleepy, winning all these round starts.
the uncomfortable assault JA accidentally hits Ninja on the
It's
way
an
up.
empty low. Probably cashing on a low. Sleepy was going for so many overheads. Probably getting Ninja to stand up.
2.2k. What's Ninja gonna do?
Ninja trying to find out his corner.
And get
But unfortunate assault there when they has
I'm
CS.
sure he could have done a better confirm there.
Ah, but he's gonna go for a drumstick
Because the
species.
JV assault,
That'd be enough damage.
yeah, it'll be pretty close.
Yes, Kuka does so much damage. Alright, another knockdown here. Ninja, one more chance to guess right.
Oh,
But he
just
wakes up
hit
with a
him
bite
with
at 2C.
2C.
Finds his mark.
Man,
Sleepy!
Sleepy, the
Ninja!
Sleepy doesn't have time to dispense mids, you know. He only dispenses
Ninja getting double
loads.
jeopardy by Linde.
Wow. What a pair of matches. Okay.
This is how do you defeat a 7 foot tall martial arts master? You get
I don't know. You stab him in
You
the
get-
ankle or you bop him on the head. Like
you
there's
get two
no direction.
13-year-old like like ninja girls to just like chop them down to size. I guess.
He's staying in. I think. Okay, we're gonna run losers semis next. By the looks of it, and that's gonna be Snappy versus Sleepy. Oh,
That was a
That's
great
pretty
set. What a great set. So yeah, so that Sleepy moves moving on to losers.
wait 1 second before starting the match.
So we're going to have Sleepy against Snappy. So hopefully I will get their names confused. They do sound awfully similar.
Snappy,
But one's a
Sleepy.
Chaos, one's a Lene.
Very different characters. I think you'll agree.
They could be more different.
They couldn't be more different. That's true. They
But
both
they
have a
both-
role, actually.
but
They
they
could be
both-
more different. They both have a role.
They both have a pet. Just one pet is very useful, one's not very useful.
Yeah, actually they're very similar. Maybe they're related. Maybe Chaos is
Chaos-
actually Kuon in disguise.
Chaos is just like future Lene. It's like once you and your pet grows up, you'll
Chaos
be
is future Lin. Well, that explains the gray hair. Yeah, I mean, we're ready to go whenever, I think, but we'll see.
Yeah, so both our players are just
I'm definitely not playing.
getting the order sorted out here in the lobby. Very exciting to see how this set pans out.
Yeah.
This is to get into losers
So,
finals.
I think Snappy, you know, I think he knows how to deal with Linné nonsense, but we'll see.
We'll see, 'cause-
deal with Sleepy's Linné nonsense.
Sleepy's one of those
I
players
don't
you
know
need to.
if any
Sleepy's
chaos.
one of those players you need to specifically like get time against before you really can absorb
Hmm.
what he's willing to do. Because
This
that
is
element is
basically, you know, it's like playing. You know, you ever play like StarCraft? You know, you're playing. Some players just learn how to Zergling, and you know they hit you with the Zerglings, and like if you don't know what you're doing, they'll kill you dead.
yeah. Well, Lene is the closest thing to a Zergling in this game.
Actually though, like Sleepy mixes up the shit he's doing like very well. Like
No, I totally agree. Because like there's a method to the madness, right?
Yeah.
And it's not really that risky for him to go for unless you make those
Chaos
reads.
doesn't have a reversal, so I think it's much better. But the key is like, can he actually get it started? Because I think like Chaos kind of starts with the initiative in this match.
Yeah, 5BB here for round start. And we'll see how much Sleepy respects the pressure.
Have to respect. Oh, that was okay. He just rolls out. It goes back
Cheeky
in.
dodge. Ooh, get dash up here for Sleepy. A little bit of a drop. but still has a corner in Warple. Empty low catches the shield. Everybody's trying to shield that. Nobody's trying to.
Using the IC hand.
Yeah, I see him. Like, not too many players lab against it because you can just like fuzzy throw it.
Can
But-
fuzzy throw it, but it's pretty tricky. You can also backdash it.
Yeah,
Fuzzy backdash.
fuzzy
Just
backdash, but
block.
not Oria. If you Oria, you just gotta like, oh, punish me for dodging a mix-up.
Sleepy taking a commanding round 1.
What the heck is going on with Sleepy? What did he take before? What did he eat for dinner? What did he?
He hasn't had this. Hungry.
Is it reset 660?
No hesitation.
What's
to
the snappy to just bring out the VO to restore order here?
Watch that video actually. Like the JA gave him enough time to hold down back.
Definitely did, but I think the snappy just kept disbelieved. Whenever he goes past it.
Now, grid broken. Doesn't have
Oh, his teammate goes the wrong way.
That was surprising. It's really ambiguous what side Lene will come out of if she's like in your hip box.
Oh, EXTN not fighting his mark.
Now Lene's gonna be under pressure. Oh,
the Judo
Chop does the damage.
Judo chopped in there. I've never seen Judo top kill.
The
Austin-
last pixel that matters.
Thinking of Austin Powers.
Judo chops away. Now it's Chaos in the corner. That wasn't real, right? Like the second hit has to.
Yeah, tries to reset into
Independently.
the Outbreaker, but Snappy made a block it.
I guess
Snappy
Snappy was
really
trying to
good.
mash on getting hit. Ooh, nice block of that over.
Yeah, trying to pressure out.
Chaos when he tries to
Sleepy
overhead
with
that
a huge life lead here. Chaos just trying to like work his way out of this situation. Finally gets a two-way for himself.
And I kind of love how Sleepy just assault JDs even when he doesn't have the damage because like it's annoying, right? You get hit. And
Yeah, it's annoying, and it's one of the
feel
only.
bad,
It's one of the only.
even when you get hit a little bit, you start like overcompensating for that.
That's annoying, and it's also the only it's overrated game I think that's still +1 hit. Because
Wow, Sleepy gonna take this.
everybody
one
else
to
with their
IW.
JAs have gotten their JAs nerfed to be -1 hit. Then is still plus. So it's worth going for, just to like annoy people and keep going. And if they're not ready for it, like if they're mashing, then you just get their frame trapped them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, on to round 2. Sleepy's
That
taking a
is
breather.
Sleepy. Looking good.
Looking very powerful as he goes into round 2. He's been cleaning up through the losers bracket.
The Lene's in his bracket. What did there was some collusion, I think. I don't know.
Hey, I mean, what do you think? That's definitely not true. DP's out, just does it.
DP's on the first knockdown. Sleepy, very
Goes for the roll
confident.
mix, but gets hit with a trade. And those tend to not
Yeah.
work out very well for Lene.
Yeah, and
Kind of the losing end of any trade
And
situation.
that roll was a bit of a corner charity there, giving Snappy like a very easy corner carry to challenging that offense.
Now the corner mix begins. What's
But
just gonna
Sleepy
match
blocks it. I
Sleepy
don't know if
concentrate in the corner. I don't think that was
And then Snappy tries to mash on Wake Up, but BD5B finds his mark.
the match again, but
Yeah,
luckily
Sleepy,
for him, he doesn't
because
get
Sleepy's just
comboed.
doing like a lot of frame kill setups where you're just
Oh,
thinking he's whipping.
Snappy knows that's not real. Snappy knows that dash after Kruger tends to be bad. Sleepy risks it all on the.
But he does have a game to give up, so like he's like betting it, just betting to see what happens is
That's
kind
gotta-
of a smart play.
Going for the aerial Helmbreaker, that's not a real mix though. Like you're already in the air, so it's pretty easy to defend against. Now,
Yeah, bro.
now Sleepy's back in the corner.
Yeah, Sleepy's here with the posturing Ozzy.
Tries to mash out, but you know, it was a little too aggressive.
Yeah, but
Chaos has
Sleepy
trouble.
by slipping through.
Like it is some effort to set up the Ozzy side switch. And in the corner, like I think it's pretty obvious. So,
Yeah, but Sleepy unfortunate drop here.
ooh, if he does drop.
Yeah, that's all Sleepy needs.
Now-
He's
now we're just
such a
seeing
maniac. He gets the guard break
I
too.
did-
He gets the guard.
Oh,
And it.
oh, that can't feel good. Poor Snappy.
Oh no! This is not like this.
Is this it?
This is
for
it. It's totally it. And he doesn't eat
Spend
wax.
all that meter, but you
Why
know,
did he spin all the meter? He has no more. Why did he spin-
you gotta do what you gotta do, and in this case, you gotta give us some anime. Because he didn't land at the last round, so this time you gotta make sure.
Sleepy trying to
Assault
Gotta
Knight,
take all the winter for himself, but has no meter to secure that round start.
roll mix. Snappy bringing out the chaos mix up. Very
Yeah.
frustrating to deal with.
Yeah,
It's one of
Snappy
those
showing.
missions where you have to like see it happening before it actually happens to know to prepare for it.
Yeah, it's definitely super annoying, and it's pretty safe for Chaos to do because you don't really get blown up for calling it out.
Well, apparently jumping is the way to deal with it now.
They can jump it, but you just like
VOing is not the way to deal with it. That was,
Yeah, that is definitely the way to deal with it. But Sleepy
Sleepy.
on his last legs here.
Not gonna agree with that.
Yeah.
Sleepy could have just killed Ozzy there. But well, he's in now, so
It is it. Every time Sleepy gets in, good things happen.
Assault.
The Assault jump 6 speed MVP. Empty EX, empty IC hand on MVP.
Like there are starters where it should just be able to kill him from there, but why do them when you get the guaranteed?
I
hit
just
like
knows
that?
anymore. After all the overhead, deny low. What a masterclass of real Unity.
Arsenal of mix-ups.
Arsenal mix-ups, and then once you finally got them fearing the high-low, that's when you bring out the old-fashioned throw. Hats off to Sleepy, moving forward into losers finals.
All right, I gotta play Nick now. So I probably won't be back here unless I go out twice. So I'll see you soon, maybe.
All right, good luck in winners finals. So we're going to have Captain Sugar against Pinku, Nick, and Landrecchio. We saw that put Snappy into losers. Cap has mentioned he hasn't really fought Landrecchio yet. He's been asking all sorts of questions about what to do about the Rekka. So we'll see. So we'll see what happens here. But Nick has been kind of like in the waiting room for quite a bit, so no pun intended, but hopefully he's not too, he hasn't gotten iced too much, despite playing a ice character. So here we go, just waiting for our competitors to get situated here. Yeah, I can't play anywhere forever. Not keeping a schedule in these interesting times. Yeah. So thanks for organizing this. I think this has not been a disappointment at all. I almost kind of wish I played. Yeah, it's something I always wanted to get better at, so here, I'll just keep something I can work on and learn from, and I get to see some good ass Unity.
Yeah, that's what
So Sleepy's kind of in the waiting room, kind of waiting for whoever loses this matchup, this set. Yeah, and we are going to be moving up to first to 3, so a little bit more time to figure out that Landrecchio matchup for Cap, hopefully. Otherwise, it's kind of it's definitely a bit of a terrifying gauntlet because if Nick loses, he's gonna have to run the Linne gauntlet because he's gonna fight this Linne, and possibly have to fight another Linne. Where if he can beat Cap, he can force the Linnes to kill each other. He only has to like fight, but either way, he has to fight 2 Linnes. Just say, will it be the same one or will it be 2 different ones? Is the question. But he can better control his destiny if he wins this set against Cap in winners finals.
ファーストクローズディバイド
So Cap a little bit inspired from Sleepy's Scrabble play, forcing an early Scrabble here, forcing kind of breaking Nick's ankles there with force function, but this time fighting against Mark. definitely one of the big things about this Londrika matchup is going. They have to get a good sense of like when the Londrika wants to mash force function, because it's very similar to Linne's in that it's pretty safe to do without letting it go down back. Oh, I think the Browser first to 5. Yeah, so I guess we'll have to play this one out and you go from there. Hopefully they don't get too thrown off by an extra round. Yeah, and next, knowledge checking Cap here with the not really day one, but like the week one Londrika corner mix-up. The first thing you gotta look for against Londrika is like that is the corner side song Rekka. Yeah, of course. He's such a great addition to the game. I think people kind of wish he was a little bit stronger out the gates, but people have been figuring out like some cool stuff with him. So definitely a character that's like very viable. As you're already seeing, he's in Winners Finals. Whip punish is a dive kick. Plus 5B is like the sickest whip punish ever. You just like make the whip and you just like poke them in the eye like 3 times with your cane. With your pimp cane. Yeah, very cool character. I just love his aesthetic. Can't find anything out. It is a very interesting and volatile DP because just the nature of it. Oh no, net play, net play, net play. Hopefully they're still playing, or maybe they both got lagged out. But if that actually work out for the best, because if it just starts like a remake, we can get this set kind of. Yeah, it's like there was a lag out there, so that gives us an opportunity to kind of make the setting right. Make it so a proper first to 2 rounds and first to 3 games. So that was an extended hand warmer. But kind of working out for Captain, I think, because you got to see a little bit of the early mix-ups from that Londrika is capable of. Like the corner, because the corner mix-up is kind of annoying because not only is it a side swap, but it's also a high and low. So you both have to like know it's a thing that he can go to the other side. Then you have to still remember that you have to still react to the overhead after he goes to the other side. So it's a pretty obnoxious thing if you're not used to the matchup. Yeah, because he's kind of like, he has that new character factor going for him, where you have to like kind of both land it, but also just like get time against like people that grind a character. Yeah, because you have to like see what they're doing to try to condition you to those mix-ups. So we're going to be waiting a little bit here, because I think Cap just kind of like got a little bit of a router issue, so he's going to try to like reboot some things and get back into this lobby. Nick being the sportsman, willing to wait it out. Just wants to play some games. Show off that Londrika. Can't show off Londrika if you just take the W. Stroke Laundrekia. Yeah, so should be a remake, so it will just be still 0-0. We're gonna fix the round count this time, and should be first to 3 proper. And we're going to get back into it. Winners finals. Nick, player 1. Captain Sugar, player 2. Laundrekia Lene. Alright, we in there. Yeah, good mutual respect there. Not playing mutual situation as a song, but it's all good. Cap showing off the dive kicks early. Force function. Yeah, a little bit of filling out process here between both players. Nick showing his own force function. Yeah, he's just gonna put you in the corner, no matter where you are. That's his thing. You should join like a movie company. Yeah, so Laundrekia VO is actually pretty strong because of that 2-2C setup. He pretty much guarantees himself like a plus frame situation, no matter like how you tech. Yeah, so sitting with the ice trade. Always an annoying thing to be in a neutral, because like if he gets to trail you in neutral, you have to be very careful about like anything that pokes. And Psikia pokes 5A, taking that first round. Rolls through the fireball for Captain Sugar. Good opening here. First round being a bit of a data round, seeing these players starting to be a bit more emboldened in the choices they're going for. Cap bringing out the delayed assault game. Pretty risky doing it so Laundrekia because of his options on defense. Because he has both his force function OS and he has like 3C. 3C being a respectable anti-air. Getting buffed in the latest match. Ooh, wasn't expecting that 2C to hit. Weird jump cancel. Nick trying to pause for the grid cycle, but Cap took advantage. Gets himself in. Running the throw game. Baits out the VO. Yeah, cannot VO IC Kuga CS. Cap. Running up this round so far. Nick forcing a trade, backing up. Cap trying to bait out the VO setup. Realizing that Nick was sitting with a lot of resources, waiting for that to bleed out. Alright, Nick getting another hit. Yeah, just like slipping with a puddle. Like MK3 Sub-Zero. Yeah. Okay, kill here. Nick is still no meter. Cap blocks the overhead. Ooh, force function doesn't find us a little bit too far. It's so stubby. That is like his best anti-air. I think Steve Rekka tends to be his most reliable, but like all his anti-airs are very situational. So very hard to like know which option to pick there, because Cap had all his air options still available. Yeah, it was so easy to do, and it was just like a situation where you just kind of go to your memory, and yeah, Cap just managed to bait it out, taking that first game. This is versus 3, so they do have plenty of time to kind of feel out those quirks. Yep, a little bit of fireball neutral here. Yeah, so Laundrekia neutral is super annoying. So this is kind of like another matchup thing that I think Cap needs to be aware of, is he needs to shield the fireball. Because if you don't shield the fireball, he gets to shred on you. And if he gets to shred on you, then it really sucks. Yeah. Yeah, because they just skews the entire risk reward of neutral in Laundrekia's favor. Oh, gets over to 2-2C. Fancy moves there from Cap. Immediately when that happens, Pinku goes to the chat like, Londrekia sucks. That was such a huge recovering move. But immediately after saying that, just starts running a train. Forcing Cap to DP. Yeah, first hit drop there, but still pretty good lead here for Nick. He just has to get right in his corner situation. Cap dies, Vorpal goes to the empty low. Nick blocks. First functions the assault. Oh, this time sketches the assault. 2-2C. Literally cool. He even froze Linne. Yeah, the empty lows. The AniFu, so far the AniFu MVP is not paying off in this winners finals. But Cap's still getting his opening for himself. Tries to run 4 for grid, but Nick still wins out the Vorpal cycle. Ooh. A little bit of a stare down there. Nick blinking first. Yo. Oh, this time doesn't use a meter. Nick using his VO. Trying to get some momentum for himself, but Cap finds an opening. It might be enough. Well played by Cap there to kind of navigate that VO setup from that Nick was trying to set up. And yeah, just found a good counter poke into a conversion. Very clutch. 2 games up. Nick still trying to find his way into the scoreboard. One unfortunate shield. Force functions to finally out. Tries to side swap. Cat manages to block everything. It's a pretty interesting choice there from Nick or Rebecca to just kind of like slide back to mid screen instead of going for like pressure. I haven't really seen that from Rebecca yet. That was interesting. Nick going for upward now. So far, building a small lead. Corner. Nene. 2B. Big damage. Big damage and Vorpal. This time he goes to the overhead. Well, it was just like A here. Maybe trying to look for a backdash. Londrekia's backdash, not the best, so he's not going to go for it for him. Patient play here. Cat, but Cat's still sitting with a trade. Only way he can get rid of trade is by hitting Londrekia. Yeah, big hit here from Nick. Still has the freeze buff. Defense. It's very scary based off the force selection. This shimmy! The shimmies weren't working against Ninja, but they're working against Londrekia. Ooh, another empty jump hitting the shield. Yeah, Cap has just been like having a good rotation opposite in the air, just making Nick all the wrong choices for anti-airing. Yeah, he's about to send Nick into losers finals with this like rally. Just going for the throws. tries to read the challenge, but a little bit. But Nick, some presence of mind there to wait for what Cat wanted to do. Bill. Oh, 3C anti-air, but Linne was too high. Linne was too high for the 3C conversion. Oh no, Londrekia. Cap takes that 3-0. I guess and Pinku is going to be sticking around. Hope he likes Linne. He's about to get more Linne.
Oh, I'm back. I'm alive.
Still alive, it looks like.
GG.
Yeah, I like how you're like baiting like all the anti-airs, all the wrong anti-airs.
I learned something today, which is that I think it's his dash C. That move is really good. Holy fuck.
He has like a lot of pretty good moves. Like yeah, his C was actually like They got buffed in the new patch.
Yeah,
and-
like I noticed in watching earlier, like I actually kind of had known about the what's it called? The you can do records in the corner and they like cross up.
Yeah, so that's like the week one mix-up. Is his IC Rekka will side swap, and then after the side swap, it's a high-low between like either charge overhead or below, or you might go mid if he just wants to like pressure you for some reason. You can video all of those. This is the thing. But otherwise,
I'm
it's
trying to join the room, but it's not letting me. That's weird.
yeah. But otherwise, you can just like block it out because he is putting himself in the corner.
Okay, I'm restarting uni because I wasn't able to join game before. Or yeah, that was a forfeit match, and I feel terrible for having accidentally dropped in the middle of a game one, which Nick was kind of ahead in, I think.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, but it's such just a. That's all we have. First to three, get more time to get used to the latency.
Okay, let me try and jump back in. I can't join the room. That's really.
I think
weird.
chat was saying my audio was a little bit harsh. Did it get like balanced out, or should I try to move my mic away, or my mouth a bit?
Can you like can you recreate the room? I can't join the current one for some reason.
Lene is banned. There's no Lenes in his room anymore.
What? Oh, okay. Who's Sleepy gonna play then?
He's DQ for playing Lene.
Don't joke about it.
Turning banned character.
2020's first Lene versus Lene Grand Finals. Could that happen today? Like, I wonder why I can't join. It's very weird. Maybe I like because I disconnected really before. Huh. I still can't join it. Communication error occurred during room processing.
Yeah, if that's happening, you might need to restart your game.
I can do that. If I can't join, then you should just run it without me and I'll restart my computer.
I don't think you have to go that far. It's carry something. It's just like it's only a communication error.
Me too.
I'm good.
Okay, I'm still getting a communication error and trying to join the room. It's super weird. Like, clearly since I'm talking to you, the rest of my net's working fine.
Yeah, it's just
Maybe
one of
I'll-
those things.
Yeah, but it just keeps happening. That's super strange. Maybe change the room name or something? Maybe like,
It's the move name into like there's a secret code that just like bans Cap from being in the lobby.
why would you joke about this kind of thing? But maybe like, I don't know, maybe like Cal could make the room and it would work differently, I'm not sure. Like, it's networking, it's you know, dark magic. He wants to talk to the stream.
I don't know. That's it. That's the true Lene 50-50.
Nah. I don't know about letting participants in the tournament say things on the stream. That doesn't seem right. Kind of unfair.
Yeah, solely unfair. How's it going, chat? While we're just getting set up here.
I'm still not able to join. Okay, I'll make a room. I'll also call it Dank. I made a room.
Which room is the real room?
It's up to you, Thousand Force. You have to decide what's true and what's false.
Oh jeez, that made not like this. Alright, I'll...
What does Sleepy want to say? I'm like super curious now.
Well, if Sleep... Oh no.
Man.
Captain Sugar, my message is Big Milkies.
What? Big Okies?
Yeah, Big Milkies in the chat.
Well then.
But I don't even understand what he said.
See, that's what I said, is the 50-50. Like, you're either gonna like...
In the chat?
You're either gonna get trolled, or you just weren't gonna know what was
Did
going on.
I just get owned? Like, I have no idea.
May I say something?
Okay.
Laundrickia fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Every single fucking instance where I threw a projectile and Kuga went straight through it, I was like, yeah, this is just my life. You know, out here on the streets.
What was it? IC Kuga or was it just like regular Kuga?
Just regular Kuga.
Oh dang.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah,
that was
I
it.
never noticed that happen because I don't even notice launch projectiles.
Well,
And
it's only simple. It's only simple chemistry. Like when goes through ice.
Yeah.
do wind type Pokemon beat ice type Pokemon? Is that how it works?
I don't know. I don't know. Also, when 63C completely whiffed on your dive hurt box, I was kind of tight.
Oh, yeah, that was the best.
That move
I
actually doesn't work on your character. That move actually doesn't work on your character.
Well, speaking of Lene, got better
Yeah.
on Nick and Lene. It's gonna be the the SoCal specialty
He
matchup.
might switch to Vat now. Damn.
See, Nick did say he was gonna like rep Laundrickia. Usually
Okay.
people hate when people start to hate their character, they get like a weird like fuel, I think. to both prove themselves wrong, but also to just take it on their opponent.
You know what
So
they
we'll
do?
see.
Take it on the air during the game. So we've got right now we have Pinku playing Laundrickia, telling us how much he sucks against Lene, but he's playing him anyway against Lene, another Lene, in the losers finals of AniFu. I mean that's like the real option select, isn't it?
That it is, but still believing in Laundrickia for at least for another set.
Well, at least for this match. I mean,
But this is Sleepy. Sleepy's been on fire on loser's side.
oh, assault into the backdash. That's inspired. And look at this corner carry. Literally from one end of the screen to the other. ADP into X Cougar beats
Yeah.
the low match.
Yeah, Sleepy maybe seeing like your shimmies against the force function, maybe using that with the backdash setups. But Nick didn't bite this time. But still, huge time.
Oh, the
Huge
IQ Cougar into dash. That's a little minus. Laundrickia can do shit there. Or maybe he can't. His normals are quite slow.
They are pretty slow. There's always a hesitant. We only have like this much health left. You have to be very careful with those.
Oh,
Big
this is a
stuff.
mix.
Yeah,
I don't
still
even know
like-
what happened there. What did Sleepy push a button? Did he just block the wrong way? We may never know what happened there.
We'll never know. Just like I just saw a snowflake and did a double KO. I did a double KO. What is going on? This is supposed to be a
This is a wild.
that was supposed to be a data round, and it just turned into like a cluster monkey.
Oh, the DP, the very low damage DP. He can CS out of that into like a.
Oh, his 5B is really interesting. Actually, meeting Line's force function.
His 5B, that's the multiple stabs, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why that beat Lineage's force function. It actually shouldn't.
Maybe he tried to roll. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. I think that would do it. I don't know if the roll is invincible on frame 1. So that's the
unfortunately,
the
it's
IT
different there.
Cougar really blows up Lon's projectiles, but looks like he's gonna take the game.
Yeah, I see. Cougar just
Nonetheless,
they just throw a cinder block at you. You just have to hold it.
he's going back to character select. Gotta put on his thinking cap for a bit. Think about how to deal with this strange character. Gonna deal with him by playing Waldstein? I don't think that'll happen somehow.
This will be an interesting matchup for sure.
Is
But-
there some hidden text Leafy knows about that this
It is.
means
It is a
Waldstein
first. It is a first of three set, but I don't know if I would throw a game away.
he's down one game, he's in the losers, so like if he loses the set, that's it.
Unless his ball is like secretly his main character, which I
He doesn't have long to decide. No.
okay, it goes back to Lene.
Yeah. I haven't seen the Sleepy Wald. If that's real, I want to see it, but I guess it's not happening today.
He's just going to clap all the ice balls and just Logic is going to be sad.
Oh, true. I mean, I guess all of Wald's normals is beat Wald's entire character, so I guess he's gonna do.
So game 2 here.
Child Carcass Collection. That's a pretty fucking metal like tag, I gotta say.
ファーストクローズ
Game 2. What's Sleepy gonna do? Is he going to adapt to this? I mean, whatever you say about Lon's like character. I mean, he's still pretty new, so like.
Yeah, like I was kind of pointing
Very
out
few
before,
people don't
like
have anti-Lond experience.
yeah, because nobody's shielding his projectile. So like the biggest thing is that's the biggest thing in the matchup.
Oh, hit by the
is
overhead.
If you shield the projectile, you don't get the trade.
I think Lene should be able to just dodge that overhead though. I'm not
Oh
sure.
man, the snowflake setup.
Back into the corner.
Oh, I guess trying to shield the overhead, but overhead wasn't there. It was no
That's
Rekka.
slight reactable, but it's still easy to get baited into that timing. Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
if you're not used to that situation, then yeah, you can get baited pretty easily. Especially if you're like believing in shield.
Round 2. That's a P for perfect on the Londrekia side.
Yeah, Nick.
Getting in with the neutral skip, but that's actually punishable from there, so
Yeah, I think Nick like slapped this character in the face, and now he's a changed man.
So I was noticing when playing Lundrekir against Lundrekir just now that it's not easy to force function his records. Because if you try to like press the follow up button too soon, it'll actually trade. Like the start is quite slow. But if you wait, if you just press force function and wait, then it's probably going to like press up.
His mechas do have like a trading tendency because I once expired his mecha, and it actually traded against Ori's expire.
Now look at this. Look, Lundrekir is.
Ooh, instant overhead setup. We saw that earlier. It's a 5C, a 60C reset.
I kind of like how Sleepy hits with the 5C and then just does the follow-up anyway. And, because that's like a slightly better confirm. Oh no, that's going to be it. Yeah, EXN is going to go straight through that fireball.
It's actually pretty common for like a lot of characters to just reset an overhead after pick It is very dangerous because if your opponent is mashing, you're
I don't think the mash works there. Like, I think you mash, you get hurt.
well, because like most hits aren't really +1 hit. Like it's just like neutral. But
Sleepy's dishing out the wild, the no fear EXN, and it's a really good move. Like against characters like Londrekir or maybe like Gordo, where they do like a lot of moves in the mid range, like as a matter of course.
yeah, it's just like
It can be a pretty good option just bust out.
these matches have just been like just like a snowball one way or the other.
Well, I feel like
It's like-
Londrekir is like a human roller coaster, right? Like he's going up, he's going down, you're going in like loops when he hits you.
Well, some of that I think it's just like Sleepy doesn't really know the Londrekia matchup that well, just by some of the decisions being made.
Hmm.
But Nick has a really hard time dealing with what Sleepy does on offense.
Dealing with what Sleepy does on offense. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah,
Sleepy does
so
well.
it's like it's a very volatile set where I think like the first neutral exchange is dictating a lot of how the rest of the round goes. Because it's just like from there, like neither of them are really able to block each other. So Sleepy taking a small breather, I guess. A little bit of a gamesmanship, maybe. Getting into Nick's head with these long waits.
I don't think there's a time limit on this one, so we can wait for a little while.
I think there should be a time limit or retry. It is a long time limit, especially when you sit through the win quote.
面倒なのと出くわしたの。
ファーストクローズディバイド
I forget what game it is. It was just a long wait.
Okay, we're back into it. I was briefly distracted by Discord.
Yeah, so
3P DPing out.
DPing out.
Confirm.
Yeah,
There, he actually had the Vorpal for change there, so he could have Vorpaled after the assault.
he liked it not to.
Oh,
Makes them-
now the wild Yens are not getting dealt with.
Yeah, it is
So,
a
I don't
tricky,
know how
it is a
long
tricky punish.
The punish is pretty hard. I think Long can just throw her.
Well, not that far away. I think it's a 5A punish, but you have to shield it.
You don't have to shield it. It's like -5.
Well, he doesn't have 5 frame.
Huh?
He
Yeah,
doesn't
you
have-
have 5 frames, so he would have to shield it. Otherwise, he can throw.
Yeah.
And it's hard to shield. It's like 3 times. Ha! Helmbreak is landing. I mean, they're pretty sick. It's
Hellbreaker's landing, Kuga's hitting, Beal's landing, Mass Hysteria.
we've had a double KO.
Double KO.
Okay, so Sleepy's still not able to like do the right thing in response to Londrekia's like overhead versus low Rekka mix-up. Pretty challenging if you're not used to it, I'm sure. Dive
Yeah.
kick, but with the follow-up, you get punished for it.
Yeah, because it's really hard to tell his mechas apart as far as like which one's a separate move. And then
Yeah. They can be staggered, right?
yeah, they can be staggered at a
I
time.
don't know what happened there, but it didn't feel right for Linne to poke Londrekia out of that.
Well, then they poke about everything because she's a goblin.
More of a gremlin.
Okay, Gremlin.
Oh,
But this time,
finishing up with the DP.
DP finisher. 2-1 for Nick. Sleepy going to just like the
Character
kid.
select again. Sleepy's taking the he's taking the chill pill. Like I support calming down. Like, I like to just mash retry and get back into it, but I don't mind this. So what's going to happen?
Yeah, Sleepy likes to.
Sleepy's just gonna chill out and character select.
Nick slowly losing his mind, just like I'm just gonna take my time and character select. But maybe trying to
Nick
reverse
is
the.
not allowed to change characters, right? Like, you only
No,
change when he loses.
He is
That's how
locked
the
in.
rules work, right?
This is a smash, so he is locked in on his winning character. But yeah, Nick trying to return the gamesmanship back the other way. Just go wait for the entire
Mind
timer to run
games.
out.
The mental pressure is building.
Gives us a lot to talk about.
Hey, so, one thing that really bothers me, by the way, about Uni sprites is that the characters never blink.
Well, they breathe. They don't blink because they don't have. They're just so stoic. They can't take their eyes off of their opponent.
Yeah, that's true. Otherwise, you might not block the mix.
They use a lot of eye droppers before the match started. They're like professional StarCraft player. Like they just extra hydrate their eyes before.
StarCraft players have their heads down. I've been watching a lot of professional StarCraft lately. Brings me back, but here we are playing some professional Uni.
Yeah,
Sleepy
Nick was
runs up
on.
5A, like the
Yeah, this rest of 5A.
I don't know what to say. That's like the
But
thing
Nick-
outside I've seen.
Just say I'm going to
Make it
return the
work.
favor. Round Star Force for Force Show the first knockdown.
Oh, that's an
Did he try
overhead.
it? Yeah, it was.
The DP works despite looking like it wouldn't. Sleepy.
Those are the DPs that always hit.
Linne's mix-up is really good after he hits you at least once.
Yeah, so this is a game of DP so far. Nick is willing to trade blows with us because he has a game ahead.
I also think Londrekier does a bit more damage than Linne, right? Like,
No, his damage
and,
is.
trading as Londrekier is good because it's hard. Linne's buttons are too fast. So
Well,
it's great.
Aldringa's damage is leaves a bit to be desired. But he does steal resources with his hits.
CP can win here, but I don't think he wins like this. I don't think this gets there.
I think they hit the ground first, too. Was it an OTG? Yeah, it was an OTG, so it just scaled to smithereens.
Would have killed in Uni
So that's-
XP.
Now he guard broken himself. And he's frozen! And
He
he's
just
frozen!
runs into a projectile and dies. Unfortunate.
That was unfortunate. Sleepy throwing another one away. Nick wants that point here.
Kuga.
Kuga by 660.
Since he misses to confirm, that's unfortunate.
2B on this input.
Oh, he gets a confirm. Does this work? Yeah, this works. Not too bad.
Sleepy getting pretty good damage.
Oh, the match is punished by the one-button DP that Lund is famous for and that Lin A has a better version of. I hate to say it, but that's fact.
You're not wrong.
Wow, look at this. Oh, just
Yeah,
VO'd
so-
out.
Yeah,
I
you
respect
can
that.
no, you can be on that
Oh,
setup.
no,
That's what blows it up.
No, this won't close it out, but it'll
Yeah,
put Landrekia
well,
in a
closed up
pretty
is
tight spot.
that's making Landrekia pretty sad.
Well, Lin A's going to get Vorpal. Just runs up and throws. Not
Yeah,
bad.
run up Shinny after the campfire
Okay,
setup.
can Sleepy pull it back and bring it to
Yeah, Sleepy trying to pull his back.
back
I see
C?
Cooker not finding his mark.
It's unfortunate for Lund that he's got a projectile, but if he hits up at a long range, he doesn't get a confirm unless you're already frozen, right? So that kind of sucks because other characters have like really good ways to confirm like long range projectiles, and I guess usually they need meter.
Yeah, it usually needs good positioning or a setup. Or
Look at
yeah,
that. There's so much clutter on the screen, but
yeah, so much on the screen, but Sleepy not having any of it. Oh, gets hit by the second TP.
you can punish that with 2B.
Oh, the overhead finds his mark. Sleepy still in
He
this.
drops the confirm though. I mean, you don't want to be doing that at a time like this.
He's trying to get this kid off of him.
And he's
Force
just going to
function.
get DP'd out again.
BD5B. That's gonna
DP!
Take it.
The meaty 5B beat the DP from far away. I guess the hitbox is quite disjointed. Wow, okay, so that's 3-1 to Nick,
And
right?
the Pimp Cane is 3-1.
Incredible. Well, I gotta play him again then, so wow. I will get out of here. It looks like I am getting stuck on this empty screen. But I'll be right back.
Yeah, so. Hope Nick getting a lot of valuable Linne matchup experience, fighting these two pretty different Linnes. Showing off his Landrekia. Good stuff. Going into grand finals. Lose the side against Captain Sugar. Yeah. Like, Nick's back is hurting so much right now carrying this character. Gotta get this man a chiropractor after this is all over. Alright. Grand finals. So far, Nick has been playing Bond the entire time, and continuing to do so. They do have a lot of similarities, but he's basically Byakuya for Fireball.
面倒なこと出くわしたな
インバース鎮圧するファーストクローズディバイド
Yeah, so far, I think kept realizing Landrekia doesn't have like the best round start options, and just kind of going with like very greedy round starts. Taking up all that space. Cornering Nick. Nick avoids the CS. Overhead for a CC. Small damage there. 4CC is a pretty cheap go rate, but I think it prorates quite a lot, so he doesn't really get too much damage on him. Cap finds Zabare. Big damage here for Linne. Gets a 2A stagger. Check with a 6-6B. Trying to bait out something from, trying to bait out some sort of reaction from Nick, but this has been taking it. But probably Nick just probably crack it to that pressure and Cap calling it out. 2-2C. Freezes Captain Sugar, that's corner carry. Oh, a little bit of drop there. And gives Cap another opportunity here to get his own corner carry going. Great second one to close. Cap dash up, fills the grid, wins the Verpal. The latest song, working out pretty well. Oh, 660 drops. That gives Nick an opportunity. Does ice setup. Oh, that's the grid steel setup. Yes. Yeah, they Cap was just a little bit too spooked by that setup. They didn't realize it was a grid steel. There was actually no mix-up coming. It just was going to make all his grid, so he could win the purple cycle. 2-2-C. That does lock you in place. Yeah, it's like plus like a lot, and you can't move like during that entire time. You're inside of it. Yeah. Yeah, so far I kept making the right adjustments. Nick finally VOing. Uses 2-2-C, kept trying to jump out of it. Oh, but he doesn't block the hand. Maybe he tried to answer him. No. Or maybe he did actually do something, but unfortunate for Nick there. Cap stealing that first game. To surprise EXE in. Game 2 here. Nick does need to reset this bracket to put Cap into losers. He has to beat Cap twice to win this tournament. Cap only needs to win one set. So, long road here of defeating Linnaeus. For Cap and Sugar here. Yeah, now he has to like beat up 6 Linnaeus to actually win this tournament. He's literally reliving like the first Gremlins movie. Wow, 2-2-C packs the roll! That was so dope! Yeah, so back and forth here. So far, pretty tied up. Nick gets the wake up throw. Jump 6B. Kept challenging. Seems like really hard for Lon to like space himself against Linnaeus buttons. Yeah, Londrek are pretty hard pressed for low crushing moves, so it's understandable if you're not assaulting like Linnaeus. Yeah, but game 2 going to Nick, tied up. Got ourselves a set here, folks.
面倒なのと出くわしたの。
凍らぬものはなし。ファーストクローズ、ディバイド。
Yeah, this character might suck, but it's still here. Make up force function for Nick, getting out of Linnaeus pressure. A little bit of a shield, Cap reacting late. Trying to jump out of his pressure. Nick gets to pick up. Puts it back in the corner. Whirlpool for Londrekia. 5B, whoa, that's a pretty good poke for that spacing. Ooh, fancy combo. I love his combos. It's like, especially the charge B ice. Oh, goes to the left. That was the left right. Cap fell for it again. Yeah, I'm not sure if he tried the DP and this guy's DP crossed up or what happened, but yeah, Cap just gets wrong with that setup. Oh, the grid steal. Just telling this kid to put the look at my cane. Wow, a perfect. Nick? I thought this character sucked. Yeah, so you see these round starts all going to Cap's favor, and then Nick usually has to fight many off of him. And then we get to see Londrekia like his game plan going. But yeah, so far This has just been a linear round. Make me storing order with their force function. Yeah. The long army thing. We're seeing a long footy thing. These clean long drinking combos. Grid steal. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, just knowing that Cat doesn't know what to do about that setup. Force function. The unfortunate desperation assault. It happens to us all. Man, then there's Kuga's cutting through the fireballs. Jump C. This is an awkward normal for Londrekia, but it's in some interesting ways. Tries to get, unfortunate jump there for Nick. That gets Captain both Vorpal and the corner carry. Back to mid-screen. Pressure here. Face out the VO from Nick. Cap looking pretty good here. Yeah, but Nick still has VO. Yeah, DP doesn't work there. He crosses over. Nick survives. But not for long. Well, because his roll kept getting sniped by 2-2C, so he just said, I'm just gonna relax on that move a bit, because I'm kind of like losing rounds because of it. Ooh, delayed force function that time. Iron OS. Oh. Nick went a little bit too all in on that right gun. It is unsafe when the last hit. Ooh, bait down Nick. Base off the VO again. Yeah. Game 2 or game 2-2 so far. Cap. Running it back. Trying to end this tournament. Nick staying alive here. Wow. The big trade. I kind of favor Londrekia. Then he gets the fouling hit. Oh, Cap trying to jump out. Nick sitting on Vorpal. BD catches it out. Cap DPing. Wants to win this. Like, Nick beats him in the air. Yeah, 2-2C is just yeah, just hard to get a good roll off. It's just that 2-2C just been a party pooper. Stagger pressure here from Cap. Nick not biting, knowing he has a good life lead here. Take a throw. Are we going to get a reset here? Cap bring out the 6-6C now. He's had enough. But the Rekka's Nick going all in on him now. Very unsafe, but realizing that Cap isn't holding the last one. Ooh, gets the no this time. It's gonna be a corner for Nick into the grid setup. Ooh, TRM. Deep DP or 3C, no confirm. I just realized that Nick changed his color because of honor Findo. Because Findo likes the yellow eyes. the beam color. Well, his eyes has a very appealing color when he's in yellow. Yeah, so very close round here. But then this time, dive kicks over to 2-2C instead of rolling. Yeah, good call there. Cap staying alive in this, getting one tournament point. Nick trying to reset here. Can't get any closer than this, folks. Oh, dude. Jump C working his phase, but yeah, but dive kick also working out here. Force functions at 2C. Very back and forth here. Cap wants so much meter right now. Big pressuring. Purple goes to Cap. DXC in. That Fireball has so much recovery. Oh, the assault. That is an assault. It should be death. Oh, but the assault gets hit by VO. Oh no! The roll finally does it. When at first you don't succeed, try again. Captain Sugar pulling off the hat trick this week, winning all 3 SoCal Netplay locals. Or West Coast. So yeah, that was our first AniFu. Hope we get to do this again, whether it's another week or different timing, bi-weekly, or yeah. So
I had
yeah, thank you for putting us together, and I love the overlap too. I was just like,
Blonjack here fucking sucks.
so we're not esports here, so uncensored comments, uncensored mic drop moments. Yeah, so stay tuned for VODs. It'll be good to watch again, and I'm going to be watching them again. So I'm kind of curious to see like some of that Londrekia stuff, and because I played the match a little bit more recently, but there's still like some things Nick was doing that I haven't seen before. So really cool stuff. Really like seeing his lawn. I know he's kind of discouraged from the character, but hope he figures out some more cool stuff with him. Yeah, it's kind of the nature of Uni in general, is that because it's such a legacy game, it's really hard to believe in a new character when you've been playing, especially for people who've been playing the game for all this time, where you're really settled into your main squeeze. That yeah, not only switching the character, but switching to a character that potentially doesn't have a bright future compared to so many other characters that have gotten like a lot of like TLC in their changes. Yeah, so yeah, because sure. Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of thing. Like, but Nick has been one of the lab monsters for Blonjack early on, so that's probably why you saw all those like cool setups. But yeah, this is one of those things where even though Blonjack is like a knowledge tech machine, his knowledge checks are so unexplosive compared to like some of the other characters. Like we always saw like what Sleepy was doing today with like the empty low with ICN and how that just completely snowballed into like a reset to like half health. So Blonjack is a bit more methodical because of his game mechanic relying so much on like freezing you and draining your grid that it'll take some time to kind of see like how that control based style pans out in every matchup, I think. Because Byakuya was kind of the same way for a long time, where Byakuya was kind of a character that people had a hard time kind of like seeing the potential in. But until people start realizing like how much you can just kind of like suffocate the opponent with his control of everything. So, who knows? Time will tell. I'm getting better, but I'm getting better. Still not to work on, but yeah, I enjoyed commentary. I love seeing Uni. I love seeing my SoCal brethren go at it because they level up so much and they push me to be better too. So it's an honor, it's an honor to commentate, to be honest. For sure, for sure. Yeah, and we need to play. And we still have our Discords. We still have SoCal French Bread, the main like SoCal kind of community. Also the main Unicorn. We just need to just keep asking for sets of net play. Keep learning matchups. This still is a pretty new game with all the changes. So learning those new movements and. Because I am one of those lab monsters, like I'm kind of in the hibernation mode, but I'm still running. I'm still getting my long sets in to learn things. For sure. Big same. All right, Frosty. All right, we're all done. Yeah, happy to help. Okay. Yeah, Friday's always been like a pretty good time for gameplay tournaments, I found. Especially now because nobody's going out for Fridays anyway, so. Alright, enjoy your meal. Have a good night.